Hey! Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Let's come along. Hey, good to see you. Welcome to Bruges, the beer city of Belgium. Sounds interesting, right? Well, there's so much more to discover about Bruges, and especially the St. Gilles Quarter. Let me tell you some untold stories you've probably never heard before. Come along.
Bruges is known worldwide as a romantic and historic destination, with its canals, medieval buildings, and cobblestone streets. The city is often described as an open-air museum. Millions of visitors come here every year to experience what is presented as a timeless and picturesque city. Just a short distance away from the busy city center lies the St. Gilles Quarter. Unlike the more touristic areas of Bruges, this neighborhood feels quiet, intimate, and lived in. Here, narrow streets, small parks, and churches shape the daily rhythm of the area. In winter, the streets are quiet, almost empty, and tourism feels far away. According to destination development theories, a destination has both a projected and a perceived image. The projected image is created by destination marketing organizations and media. In the case of Bruges, this image focuses on history, romance, and heritage. The perceived image refers to how visitors experience the destination. For many tourists, Bruges is exactly what they expect: beautiful, charming, and historic. However, the reality of a destination is shaped by multiple stakeholders. Residents, local workers, and small business owners all experience the city differently. In St. Gilles, the lived reality contrasts with the projected image. Here, Bruges is not a museum. It is a neighborhood where people live their everyday lives. To understand what life in St. Gilles is really like, we spoke to residents who are actively involved in a neighborhood. Lucas has lived and worked in St. Gilles for almost 3 years.
A lot of diversity. We have a lot of different people, a lot of younger people that come to St. Gilles now, a lot of older, but now we see more and more people with migration backgrounds. So yeah, it's very diverse.
Unlike the busy tourist centers, St. Gilles is often described as a place of connection rather than consumption.
It's very cozy. The people have a lot of connection with each other. We are, how do you say it in English, community center. So we are the glue from the neighborhood, and we do a lot of things for the neighborhoods. Yeah, we have in the summer a big party for everybody in the neighborhood. So yeah, because we see more and more people don't know their neighbors. Yeah, so we want to do a lot of things that encourage people knowing people. So
these initiatives respond to a growing challenge in cities: people living next to each other without truly connecting.
So yeah, the younger help older people to do the groceries. We have people in wheelchairs who are not that mobile, so we look for people who can help. So it's very helpful for yeah.
Tourism, however, plays a different role in St. Gilles than in the historic city center.
Tourism is not that common here in St. Gilles. Sometimes tourists that are lost end up in St. Gilles, but we don't see that very often.
Yet, tourism is still felt indirectly across Bruges.
Not really. Sometimes in the vacations we have a lot of tourism. So the center of Bruges, when you come from home to work, you avoid it. So you look from the small streets to go home or to work. So, but yeah, not really, no. There are more and more big shops from other countries that are known for tourists, like McDonald's or Zara or H&M. So, as living in Bruges, I see more and more bigger companies come to. Yeah, and that makes it harder for local businesses, indeed. Yeah.
This is where the untold stories of Bruges becomes visible.
A lot of tourists think Bruges is a museum. So they think whole Bruges is museum and we are workers in the museum. And so they forget. Yeah, they forget people live in Bruges, need to go to work in Bruges. So a lot of social rules are broken because people think they can walk in the middle of the street filming everything, and they forget. Yeah, people need to go to places.
This perspective reveals the gap between how Bruges is experienced by visitors and how it is lived by residents.
There are a lot of hidden gems. Open your eyes and you have some street art, you have older buildings who had a lot of the character. It's come from the medieval century. And it was an expression, or I think to keep the demons outside. Oh, wow. So yeah, we are really still some medieval things you see. Before you come to Bruges, look up the social rules and have respect for the local people and don't walk in the middle of the street.
Now, Lucas's story is not unique. Other residents and workers in St. Gilles share similar experiences. A strong sense of community combined with the feeling of being overlooked.
To understand how tourism affects daily life in St. Gilles, we spoke to a local shop owner who has been working in the neighborhood for over 30 years.
It's a quiet neighborhood, but we have more tourists than before. More tourists, more tourism.
For people who has worked in the area for a long time, changes become visible over time.
Yeah, you have a lot of hotels here in the surroundings, so yes, see the tourists, but for me it's not a problem.
Tourism is not seen as purely negative.
I have no problems with tourists.
Okay.
I have a problem with the massa tourists, so that's the problem. But because we need the tourists, we live from the tourists.
Yeah.
We saw it in Corona; it was empty here, and we have also clients who have restaurants, who have hotels. So we know, but I think there are a lot of tourists who come here and who don't spend money here.
Yeah.
They come and they have their food with them, or you have those cruises. They come from Bruges and then they come, but they don't spend money, but they take place.
This reveals an often overlooked tension within tourist destinations: economic dependence combined with social pressure.
They think it's a sort of museum. They think it closes at 6. Yeah.
Despite the tourism, local life continues beyond the tourist gaze.
It's old and it's quiet, and we want it to be quiet, to stay quiet.
Yeah.
This perspective adds another layer to the untold story of St. Gilles, a neighborhood balancing tourism, daily life, and community.
Sadly, the tour has come to an end, and we hope that you enjoyed the St. Gilles part of Bruges. And the next time you're in Bruges, please go to the city center. There's so much more to discover. And so please come along next time you're in Bruges. We hope to see you. You're coming, right? Okay, good. Bye!